This is the new Moto Edge 40 Neo, and this is a phone that's been getting a lot of hype. A lot of you guys have been asking us to make a video on this, and the reason for all of that is very simple. The deal. So this is not in rupees 23,999, but interestingly, this will have a special price tag of rupees 20,999, and that's without any bank discounts or offers. Now 21k for this phone seems awesome, so I understand why everyone's going gaga around it, but there's a twist. Come Big Billion Day sale, there will be some other extremely competent phones on the same price tag. So the big question is, should you still get this? Look, I've been using the Edge 40 Neo for a while now, and one thing that has stood out to me is that at this price, this brings value for money. I mean, the design is premium. The vegan leather bag with the Pantone color is striking to say the least, and everyone who's tried this phone in our office has found it nice and premium, and it's the bag that everyone likes, but I think the curved POLED display also plays a part here. It has the premium vibe, and I like that Motorola has used a very good panel here with some really good specs. Now this is responsive, smooth, colors look awesome on this display, and it's very bright, so outdoor usage is no problems at all. The bezels are also very narrow, so you get a nice modern look. Now one thing to note, I did notice some accidental touches on the curved display on the edges, so that's not very optimized, and the haptics aren't very good, but are these deal breakers in this price segment. Apart from this, you get the in-display fingerprint scanner here, which works well, and the Edge 40 Neo also has stereo speakers, which are loud and nice. Now there's no headphone jack or a micro SD slot, but there's one feature in this phone that you generally don't see in the 20k price segment. I'm talking about a proper IP rating. This has the IP68 rating, which means you can dip it in water, take it for a swim, and it will be all fine. This is very good for the price of this phone. I also like that this is another handy phone from Motorola, sleek at 7.9mm and super lightweight at 172 grams, so using it even for longer durations is comfortable. I also like this minimal case you get in the box with the phone, and this is not your usual clear case. And unlike say the Edge 30 or the Edge 40, this has a 5000 mAh battery, which easily lasts for a day and a half at times. There's also no decent fast 33-watt charger. This comes with a 68-watt fast PD charger in the box that charges the phone to around 50% in 15 minutes, 80% in half an hour, and 100% in around 50 minutes. One area where we always have doubt around Moto smartphones is obviously the camera, but this has some capable camera specs. This has a 50-megapixel main camera with OIS and a 13-megapixel ultra-wide-angle camera that also works for depth and macro. Now we have been testing the cameras on this, and I wouldn't call this the best camera phone in this price range, especially when you can get the Pixel 6a as well, but for a Moto phone, the cameras here are pretty good. See, photos on the main camera look really good. There's enough details, colors are mostly true to life, even the portrait mode shots are good, and what surprised me is that the low light shots are also very good. Sometimes the photos are a bit bright, but overall these photos are good. In fact, we even took some comparison shots versus the Realme 11 Pro, and the Edge 40 Neo holds its own in most scenarios. The ultra-wide-angle camera is also good. It lacks on details like most ultra-wide-angle sensors, but other than that, it is good. Same with the front camera, good details and good exposure on the face. Now videos are one area where this could have been better. I mean, kudos to Motorola for bringing 4K on the back as well as the front camera, but when I shot a video on this phone, I noticed that the stability is okay, the quality is good, but I noticed a lot of focus hunting, which kind of ruins things. Look, cameras apart, one area where I can call the Edge 40 Neo kind of average is the performance. This is powered by the Dimensity 7030 with LPDDR4X RAM and UFS 2.2 storage, and in terms of benchmarks, this easily beats the Snapdragon 695 on the G82 and the G84, but yeah, it's no match versus the Infinix GT10 Pro or even the Pixel 6a's Tensor chipset. Now what it lacks in raw power, it makes up with consistent performance. I say that because the Edge 40 Neo does not have any throttling issues and it does not heat up. I mean, I did not come across any lag or stutter in day-to-day performance, and even while gaming, the performance is consistent across the games. For example, a game like BGMI runs on HDR Ultra and the performance is good, but it's at smooth and extreme where I felt the gameplay was super smooth, and even after long hours of gaming, only the area near the camera gets a little warm, which is very usual. The performance part, this has a clean software experience, there's no bloatware, and I like that even on the home screen there's no Moto Hub widget, which I'm not a big fan of. And as for software updates, this will get 2 major OS updates, so that means this will go to Android 15. Apart from that, the Edge 40 Neo has NFC, it has carrier aggregation, all the 5G bands required in India with dual 5G support, and this has Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5.3. See, to sum things up, the Moto Edge 40 Neo would have been a decent phone at 25k, but at 21k or even under 20k with the offers and discounts, this is a fantastic smartphone. Yes, this is not the most powerful phone or the best camera phone, and the curved screen does cause a few accidental touches, but other than that, this gets almost everything spot on. Honestly, if I had to choose between this and the Pixel 6a, I would go with the 6a for the pixel experience and the cameras, no doubt, but on the other hand, I would go with this for the better battery life, faster charging with a charger in the box, a way better display, and the fact that it does not heat up. Big point. Look, all in all, at 21k, there's only one thing that sums up this phone. value for money. Anyway, I want to know your thoughts on this versus this. So make sure to comment down below and let us know. And thanks for watching. See you in the next one.